this is front double hammock. This is my base size wrap. I really enjoyed this with Olive. So here I'm starting out with the reverse side of the wrap. At the middle marker, I'm gonna kind of accordion it up, and this is gonna go to the middle of your back. I like to step over the wrap. You can also take it up over your shoulders, but the middle marker is gonna be in the middle of your back. I'm gonna pin one tail between my legs and work from one side. This looks a little more complicated than it actually is, and it'll make sense here in just a second, but I'm gonna take one side up over the opposite shoulder, and I'm going to do a shoulder flip. So my hand goes underneath and takes that rail that's closest to my neck and brings it out to the edge of my shoulder. So you can kind of see how that makes that little pouch for the baby. I'm going to turn around. This is going to, so the reverse side of the wrap will be across your back. So if you have a really definitive wrap where there's an obvious right and wrong side, that makes this a little easier. But I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Take the inside rail and make that the outside rail up over my shoulder. And I like to just kind of work that little pouch out just because that helps me kind of figure out how to put Olive in here in just a second. Side's going to come again across the other side of my back with the reverse side on the outside. I'm just going to tie a little half knot here to hold it tight while I get Olive, and I like to just kind of work it out to make some space. So, getting all my little passes ready, and stretch out, grab Olive. Again, she is 2 months old, about 12.5 pounds. I'm going to put her up over my shoulder, and you're going to bring both feet out of the bottom. So grab one little foot, grab the other little foot, and take both passes up over her. So both her little feet are going to stick out the bottom, as you can see. I'm going to take this one pass up over her back right now, just so it's easier for you to see the bottom pass and how I create her seat with that. So I got to remember that I flip that shoulder, so the right side is going to be still on the outside. Just got to remember what is what, but I'm going to pull that up over her, and I'm going to take the bottom, pull it down, and tuck it up in between us. And then I'm going to grab this pass. Normally I don't pull that pass up over her back, it's easier for you to see on the camera how I make that seat. So I kind of pull it around the slack a little bit, and then I pull the other pass up the same way. So make sure the right side of the wrap is the right side, and you don't get your shoulder flip twisted. And then I kind of just work out some of this slack. It is kind of a finicky carry, but it has been one of my favorites. It's so cozy, so I think it's all worth it in the end. I take that second pass and tuck it up too for a second little seat. And then yeah, I just spend a little time pulling out the slack. I like to keep the knot still done until I've got most of it worked out. So yep, just pulling all this slack towards the back. Around to where this knot is, so it's easier to tie. Making sure to do both sides evenly. Also kind of like shimmy, and it's kind of a shimmy carry. So untie the knot, making sure to hold it still really tight. Just working all that slack I had worked out from both sides. And yeah, I just spend the rest of it just kind of working out a little bit of slack, shimmy shimmy. I find that this little shoulder shrug works really well with the shoulder flip. Also make sure this underpass is nice and high, and I work all the slack out of it as much as I can. once you feel like you've got as much slack as you need to worked out, I double check my seats. Just reach up and double check there's plenty of fabric in between you. And then I just tie a flat knot here underneath her little bum. Make sure it's nice and tight, and you do a little double knot. I also like to kind of tuck it up into her knees just to hold that good M position. And that's pretty much it. This has been one of my favorite carries with her. It does take a little work, as you can see, but it's so cozy, and she almost always falls right to sleep. And it's super supportive too. So there you have it. Thank you guys for stopping by.